Every single image that I create is a part of me. It's a part of my conscious and unconscious world. And you're seeing me, you're seeing a snippet of me. And I'm drawn to that, the psychological aspect of photography, because it not only helps me through what I'm dealing with in my unconscious world, it's so profoundly personal. I had no idea what I was in for. I didn't know what it was to edition. I didn't know what it was to have sizing. I didn't know anything. I didn't know about pricing. I just sort of stumbled into this. And it shocks me that people have my work on the walls because I shoot them in such a metaphorical, symbolistic way. They take on different meanings for everyone. When I was 4, I suffered a trauma that left me with night terrors. And they were so severe that I couldn't delineate between waking and unconscious. And my mom was smart enough to teach me to reconstruct my dreams in art. So I started to create sketches and paintings and everything to deal with the ramifications of my night terrors. And that process really worked to help me cope. When my mom passed away when I was in my 30s, I started getting night terrors again. So I needed to work that out. And I decided to pay homage to my mother by photographing my dreams and nightmares. I tried every single camera known to mankind, and nothing looked like my unconscious world. And I was getting really frustrated, and my father was an inventor. I was brought up in this atmosphere of if it did not exist, you create it. I started thinking how simple toy cameras are, and I had been playing with toy cameras already, and I was already rebuilding them to do different things that they shouldn't do. And it occurred to me that there's such simplistic objects that I really could probably build one. I took a test shot of my dog Blue's nose. It was the first roll of film that went through this prototype. And I just looked at her nose in the backyard and I'm like, oh my God, her nose is so beautiful the way it's catching the light. And I took 4 shots, and when I got the negatives back and I looked at it and I went, oh my God, this is exactly how I see. That was it. I mean, I photograph with my eyes closed. People don't believe it until they see me photograph. I think about the dream that I had the night before, and I really feel it. And no matter where I'm looking, I internalize it, and it could be a cityscape. It could be, a bridge. It could be a person. It could be anything. But as long as I'm internalizing what I felt in that dream, then it becomes something else. It becomes the message that the dream was trying to communicate. People put walls up and they don't know how to break through them consciously. But if you're writing in a stream of consciousness way, or if you're shooting in a stream of consciousness way, things just come in an intuitive way. Then the creativity comes. If somebody says do it this way, I'm going to do it the other way. If somebody says you need to shoot it with that lens, I'm going to create my own lens. I sacrifice so much just to get up and find those 3-4 hours to scan, to print, whatever. I mean, it just makes me feel whole. It's part of me. I am so dedicated to what I'm doing. I live, breathe, eat photography. It's probably the most important thing in my life besides my dog.